Hey, it's LSFT here today, and before I start on today's video, I would like to introduce our new Instagram account at LSFT Videos. You can see some daily updates on my NX 450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos, and you can reach out to me directly via direct messaging on Instagram if you have any questions. And now, let's start with today's video. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to look at the April results for Lexus UK. And the thing I like about UK is they've actually produced reports that actually show breakdown of the PHEV, the hybrids, and all that. So it gives you a better sense of the models versus Canada and United States. They only give you that every quarter, or they don't even give it to you at all, and you have to go and search. So let's look at Lexus UK and look at, are we doing better in UK, or the trend in UK is totally different from what we're seeing in United States and Canada. So let's start with the UX here. UX is a surprising month. They actually have 512 units delivered in April, and that's the best April ever since 2019 once it's launched. So good news for the UX. However, for whatever reason, the UX Electric only had one sold in April. Don't know what's wrong there, but bringing that number still gives the UX the best month of April for 2023. So that was actually not too bad. Not the best for like this one, 1,184 units, but 513 is still not too bad. And then when we look at the numbers for the first 4 months, 1,154, and if we look at last year, 1,433. So still, the UX is not recovered. Even though the numbers have been recovered for this month, it's still lower than last year's overall. And even looking at the year before, 1,338, still no good. 1,350, still no good. So UX is still down, even though it's the best April ever. And let's go to the ES. The ES seems to be very bad in United States, but with these 2 months, January and March, it seems to be not too bad. 581 for the first 4 months, and then we look at 2022, 434. So much better. And when you look at the best year right now, 2021, 503. So 581 is great for the ES. And even if you look at pre-pandemic numbers, 327, ES seems to be on a roll at this point. They didn't sell any LSs in April, so nothing to look at. 2 units still. LC, they sold 10. The best month is April for this year. So 10 units, the best overall, and similarly, probably number 3 on the list, because 13 and then 10, 21 is the best. 31 units for the first 4 months is actually not too bad, because 17 here, we have 33 here, so only a shy of 2 units for 64 units for the best selling year. So maybe we'll see LC getting close to the 64 units. RC, no sales at all. Now let's move over back to the side, the NX. So we'll scroll a bit. So the NX sold 77 hybrids only in April. That's a very big deep drop. Compare that to last month, March, but again, their sale numbers are very weird. It goes up and down. But when we look at previous year, 27 units more than the previous year. So I think that is actually not a bad thing. And then when we look at the plug-in hybrid, 74. That's a little bit under last year's number. So that still looks like a little bit lower. But if you look at the first 4 months, last year was 516. They delivered 602 this year. So that still seems to be okay. They're still higher than last year's number. When we look at the NX also, when you look at the first 4 months, it's 529, and right now when we look here, it's 531. So it's like for like. There's the difference is just not high enough. Then we look at the RX. So the RX seems to be still under last year's numbers. If you look at the first 4 months, 245, and you look at 2022, the previous generation, 721. So we're still like 400-ish under. New to the place is the plug-in hybrid, the RX 450h Plus. 57 units got delivered, so 243 overall. And when we look at the RX 450h Plus versus the NX 450h Plus, they're delivering more NX 450h Pluses than the RX. So it's almost like 3 to 1 or 2 point something to 1. And then when we look at the total RXs that we have, it's still low, because if you look at this, 488 versus here, 721, still far from it. So looking at UK, it seems like the recovery is not in the path yet. Looking at the numbers right now for total, actually no, I missed the RZ. So let's go and look at the RZ. So March, they delivered 1 electric RZ. Now in April, they delivered 54. Not too bad. And this one is a definite number, because this actually came officially from Lexus UK. 54 deliveries on the BEV. And when you look at that compared to the one they did on the UXE, seems to be okay. We'll have to see the next few months to see if the numbers are going to increase or they will actually stabilize as is for this model. So we look at the total, 3,445 units for the first 4 months. And if we look at this, we have 3 more of these, so we multiply that by 3, that's still higher than last year. So I think we probably would be getting better results compared to last year, but will it beat the 15,000 number? It's going to be a little bit tough. You probably need to look at 5,000 to get there. So let's look at the last year. Last year was 3,655, and where it actually got slumped was really after July timeframe. So hopefully we'll see some recovery in numbers, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like 2022 and 2023 in the UK will be very similar. And we'll just look at the NX in the total, since they've actually launched the NX. Looking at 1,133 for the first 4 months, and then we multiply that by 3, that will give us 3,300 something, 400, a little bit more than last year then, right? So if we look at this trend, we're looking at similar to 2015 numbers, but even if you look at it, the highest selling NX year was 4,835. I was hoping to see a closer number, but again, they did say that the latter half of the year we will be seeing better supply. Hopefully that will be the case, and then the numbers will get closer to the 4,000 mark, and I think 4,000 mark will probably be a good number for 2023. At this point, we don't know, but again, we have to keep in mind that all the RXs and the NXs in UK are hybrids, so it relies on the batteries. Unlike in US and Canada, they do sell the 350, the 250, which does not need those batteries. So sourcing hybrid batteries could be one of the problems that they have at this point. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and share this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that alert button to get notified when new videos are posted. If you'd like to support the channel, you can definitely provide a super thanks. I'll see you guys again next time in the next video.